Hi everyone, my name is Beth from the Macmillan Move More Wandsworth service. So today is the week 5 of the chair-based exercise sessions. So if you're joining for the first time, welcome. So the session today is all based in the chair. So we're going to be doing a series of exercise to get the muscles warmed up, to loosen off, get your heart rate up, and then some strengthening based work as well. So first of all, if you're new to the session, just a little bit of safety first of all. So only take part in the session if you're feeling well enough to do so. If at any point during the session you start to feel unwell or if feel anything unusual, please stop, take a break and only return when you're feeling better. If you're unsure of what we're doing or if you're not sure if it's right for you or whether you have any concerns at all, please get in touch with us on the contact details below. We provide one-to-one support for anyone living with or beyond cancer. So any advice that you need, please do get in touch and we can speak to you individually about that. And the sessions are designed for you to do at your own pace, so you can stop at any point, take a break, have a drink, and you can go as fast or as slow as you like. So if you want to take it a little bit easier than I'm going, then that's fine. But if I'm going too slow and you want to go faster, please feel free. This is your workout, so you can do as much or as little, as fast or as slow as you like. So the session today, we're going to do a little bit of strengthening work a little bit later on. So for that section you will need some kind of weights. So I'm going to use 2 tins, just to chop tomatoes, but you could use anything, beans, soup, just to add a little bit of weight. So these are about roughly half a kilo of weight. So obviously you can get something heavier if you like, or you could even do without. So any water bottles, shampoo bottles, literally anything you can find that gives you a bit of weight for the strength section. So we don't need those yet, so just pop those to the side. And we're going to start with the warm-up section first of all. So the first 10 minutes are going to be fairly gentle, just to get the joints moving, loosen everything off, get a little bit warmed up. So if everyone's ready, we will begin. And first of all, what we're going to do is just get in good posture. So if you sit in the middle of the chair and nice and upright, feet flat on the floor, shoulders back, and drawing in with your abdominal muscles so your back is nice and straight. So at no point during the session today should you be slouching like this or leaning back on the chair like this. So we want to practice getting nice and upright and using the muscles that keep you in good posture. So first of all, we're just going to start warming up from the head downwards. So we're going to start with the neck. So all we're going to do is turn to face one side and the other side. So just nice and slowly rotating. Okay, and then this time we're going to do some head circles. So rotating clockwise to start with. Nice slow movement. Okay, and then anti-clockwise as well. Okay, and this time we're going to go up and down with your head, so up to the ceiling and down to your chest, nice and slowly. Good stuff. Okay, moving on to the shoulders. So to start with, we're going to just do up and down some shrugs. So try and elevate your shoulders high as you can, and then just let them drop down and relax. Okay, and then next we're going to rotate the shoulders backwards. And then rotate forwards. Okay, and now onto the wrist. So if you put your fists together and you're going to roll them on top of each other in a circular motion. So this is a good one to help with the wrist joints if you get any stiffness in the wrist. And then the opposite direction, so you're just getting, this is a movement we don't do very often, so it's a nice one just to get those joints loosened up. And then moving down now onto the torso. So we're going to put your hands on the hips and rotate from one side to the other. So just moving a little bit on the torso. Good, and then we're going to do the same thing with your hands out in front of you now, one on top of the other. So this time you can get a little bit more rotation in there. Good stuff. And then next we're going to move on to side bends. So one hand on the hip again, and the other is going to reach down towards the floor, and then swap sides. So you don't have to get too far down, just so you feel a little bit of a stretch down this side of the body. So remember, this section is just warming up. So we're not trying to overstrain ourselves, just to get the blood flowing and get loosened off a little bit. Okay, one more. Good, and next we're going to move down onto the legs. So the first one we're going to do is just some extension and flexing of the foot. So point the toe up and point the toe down. So you don't have to raise the leg, you can keep it down near the floor. Just raise it so you can see what I'm doing. And same with the side, so flexing and pointing the toe. Just trying to get as much movement as you can through the ankle joint. And back to the other leg. This time we're going to do rotations with the foot. So clockwise to start with. Again, try and get a nice big movement. And same other way. Okay, and same for the other foot. And then next we're just going to loosen up the knee joint a little bit. So just swinging the leg back and forth a little bit to get the knee joint going. So just a few times each leg. Some of you might have a bit of clicking in the knee, but as long as there's no pain, then that's okay, it's normal. Okay, so hopefully you feel a little bit looser now. So in the next section of the video, we're going to try and raise your heart rate a little bit, so a bit of cardiovascular exercise. So we're going to do a series of different exercises, all getting you moving a little bit faster. So if you need to take a pause and have a drink at any time, please do get some water. And yeah, remember to take at your own pace. So, first one we're going to do is a little bit of marching. So nice and easy. Remember your posture, up nice and tall, shoulders back. Use your abdominal muscles to sit in tall. And we're just marching on the spot. And if you can, add in the arms. So we're going to do this for 20 more seconds. Good. Okay, next one we're going to do is some heel digs. So you're going to extend your leg out, dig the heel into the floor, back and other side. So you're just tapping your foot, the heel of your foot out in front of you quite quickly. And if you can, adding in with the arms as well. So just bending and straightening the arms at the same time. Okay, keep it going and do this for 10 more seconds. Good stuff. Okay, next one we're going to do a seated star step. So we're going to go out to the side, raise your arms, back, like this. So foot taps to the side and arms up. So remember, you can go as quick or as slow as you like. The aim of this section is to get your heart rate up and start to breathe a little bit heavier than normal. So whatever you need to, whatever pace works for you, this section. Okay, just one more of these. Good, well done. And we'll go back to a little bit of marching. That one might have been a bit hard on the arms, so if you need to give your arms a rest, you can. If not, keep marching. Okay, next we're going to do some punching. So you can keep your feet moving a little bit or give them a rest. And what we're going to do is some punching out in front. So getting as fast or as slow as is comfortable for you. As long as you keep it moving, you're doing well. Okay, and then mix it up a little bit with some uppercuts. Okay, and then back to punching. Good, okay, and back to your march. So use your arms if you like. Okay, this time we're gonna march but raise your arms up in the air. And you can also stretch the hands out a little bit, the fingers out at the top, and that will get those joints formed up as well. Good stuff, and have a little rest. So the next one we're going to do requires a little bit of coordination, so get your brains going a little bit as well. So we're going to do opposite knee, opposite hand. So just tapping one at a time. Try and get your arms swinging nice and loosely as well. Get the shoulders moving. Okay, and then just to mix it up a bit, this time we're gonna tap underneath the foot. So this time we'll do a little bit more of a kick out in front. So we're using your hamstrings a bit more now. So your leg is a bit straighter. Okay, good work. And next one we're going to go back to the heel digs. So tapping in the heel out in front of you. Give your arms a little bit of a break. And you might want to go a bit slower now just to get your breath back. Or if you're feeling fine, you might want to keep the pace and keep going a little bit faster. So your choice. So we're going to do just a couple more minutes of this cardio section. So hopefully you're feeling your heart rate is a bit more raised, should be feeling a little bit warmer, breathing a bit heavier. That's good, that's what we want. So just a couple more minutes and then we're on to the strength workout. So we're going to go back to your seated star step. So this one, this is probably the hardest one, biggest movement we're doing. If that's too hard with getting your arms all the way up, you can always just do a little bit lower, or even not with your arms at all, just with your legs. Okay, and last bit, we're going to do a little bit more punching. This time try and keep your feet moving if you can. If that's too much, just punch in without the feet. Up in the air with the hands. And out in front again. Ten more seconds. Good, well done. So that was the first section of the video finished. So it should be now nice and warm. So you did 10 minutes of cardio exercise there. So that's a good amount to do in one go to get the blood flowing and have some good effect on the body. So the next section of the video is onto your strength based work. So we're going to do 5 different exercises, and each one will be 10 repetitions, and then we're going to repeat them all 3 times. So you'll be working different muscles in the body each time, and the aim of these ones is that you are making the muscles stronger, and then when we make them stronger, it makes day-to-day activities a lot easier because the muscle is able to deal with the pressure more. And also these are really good for helping prevent injuries, helping prevent aches and pains and knee problems, back problems, shoulder problems, all that sort of thing. So lots of benefits to these exercises. So the first one we're going to do is using the tins or any weight that you've got, water bottles, whatever you're using, and we're going to do what's called a curl and press. So if you put them in your hands, so your hands are flat, then you're going to start with them by your legs, bend your elbows up and push the weights over your head, and then back down nice and slow. So that's 1 repetition. So just remember before we start your posture. So pulling in with your abdominal muscles, shoulders back, and set up nice and tall. You can't see my feet, but they're flat on the floor, as that's how yours should be as well. Feet flat and nice and tall in your seats. So when you're ready, we'll start the set. So it's curling your elbows up, turn and press up past your ears, and then back down nice and slowly. Same again, so up, rotate them, your hands, and up past your ears. So this exercise is primarily working your shoulder muscles, also the muscles in your arms as well, your bicep muscles. So very good upper body exercise. I've lost count. I think that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. So that's the first one. So just loosen up your shoulders a little bit. Maybe rotate your head a little bit, just to loosen off after that one. And remember, you can pause this anytime to get a drink as well if you need to. Okay, next one, we're going to work the leg muscles. So you're going to place the weight, whatever weight you've got, on the top of your legs, and we're going to lift the leg up and down 10 times each leg. So just nice and slowly, and this is working the big muscle in your thigh called the quadricep. So when you're doing strength exercises, it's a bit different from the section we just did, the cardio section. These exercises you want to do slowly, because when you're working the muscles slowly, they build strength more than if you do them fast. So this should be a lot more slow and controlled compared to the section we just did when we were getting your heart rate up. Okay, and then other leg, 10 other legs. So literally just raising the leg as high as you can and slowly lowering it down. Okay, last one. Good. Okay, so we're going to move back to the upper body now. So this time we're going to work the muscles in your back. So these muscles are very important to work, your upper back, because they pull your shoulders back and they help keep you in good posture, which I keep saying. And also, if the muscles in your upper back are strong, it can prevent a lot of problems with your lower back when you start to get pain and discomfort. Often it's because the upper back is weak and it's causing you to hunch over a little bit. So this exercise is really good to help with that. So you just need to shuffle a little bit further forward in the seat and lean forward, and you're going to start with the hands next to your knee, and we're doing a rowing motion backwards. So from the knee they should be finishing up at your hips like this, and your elbows should be going directly back. So your elbows shouldn't be coming up or to the side, just straight backwards. And as you do it, we're squeezing the shoulder blades back. So I forgot to count this one again, but we'll do maybe 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3. Good stuff. Okay, back to the lower body. This time we're going to do calf raises. So we're working this muscle down in the lower leg now. So again, the weight's just rested on the top of your legs. Sit up nice and tall, and what you're going to do is lift the heel off the floor and back down. So just raising up onto your toes and back down. to the floor. Good. And 2 more of these. Good stuff. And the last one of this, the last exercise we're going to do is an abdominal exercise. So this time you want to sit about in the middle of the chair with your hands across your chest, and what you can do is take a deep breath in and lean back so you're touching the chair, and then pull yourself up nice and tall. So the further forward you sit, the harder this one's going to be. So if you want to make it harder, you can sit further forward. If it's a bit too difficult, you can shuffle back and it will make it easier. So you should feel this in your abdominal muscles here. We're just trying to keep it nice and controlled and keep breathing every repetition. Last one of these. Good, well done. And so that's the 5 exercises. So what we're going to do now is repeat them all again. Now we know what we're doing, and we're going to do them all 10 times each. And I'll try and remember to count this time, so we'll only do 10 of each. And then we'll swap again and do them twice more. So you would have done 3 sets of each exercise. So if you want to grab your weights again, we're back to the first one, which is your curl and press. So posture again, in with the abdominals, shoulders back, feet flat on the floor, and we're going to curl up, rotate, past the ear, back down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good stuff. And then hands on the legs again, and the next one straight into it is your leg raisers. So straightening the leg and back down 10 times each leg. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. Next we're back to the rowing exercise. So remember, this one you need to be shuffled forward a little bit and leaning forward as well. And we're starting with the knees and row back to your pockets. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. And next it's the calf raise. So remember, you're going up onto your toes and back down flat foot. So up and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. And the last one is your abdominal one again. So the hands to the side, arms across the chest. Try and sit up straight to start with, and then leaning back and pull yourself up. So that's 1, 2. So this one, try and concentrate on only using your abdominal muscles to pull you up. It's quite tempting to use your legs and lift your legs up. So try and keep your feet flat on the floor as you do it. The last one. Good stuff, well done. So we'll just do a little bit of shake off. We've got one more set to go, and we're almost finished. After this, it'll be on to the cool down and some stretching. So one last burst of all those 5 exercises again. Pick your weights back up. Okay, so just reset your posture, shoulders back and curling up, and past your ears, down nice and slowly. So bend the elbows and up. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. And the leg raisers, hands on the thighs, lift the knee up and straighten the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. And then straight onto the rowing exercise. So leaning forward, hands start by the knees and pull back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Onto the calf raise. So then lifting the knees up. So the heel comes off the floor and your toes stay on the floor the whole time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and pop your weights down. Don't need those again now. Last one for the abdominals. So just shuffle back a little bit, nice and tall, leaning back, and pull yourself up. Leaning back. Good. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Well done everyone, that's the strength exercise done. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit in your muscles, and that's a good thing, means you worked a little bit. So yeah, that's hopefully the feeling that you have from that. So we have last 5 minutes just to do some stretches now. So this is important in the end of the session. Once you've worked your muscles hard, is just to stretching them off, so it helps them recover afterwards. So the first stretch we're going to do is for the hamstring. So you're going to extend one leg out straight and keep the other one bent, and try and point your toe up towards the ceiling, and then you're going to lean forward until you feel the stretch down the back of your leg here. So you should feel a nice stretch coming down there. So if you want to increase the stretch, you can lean a bit further, but we don't want to overstretch in this section, so only go where you feel comfortable, so you can just feel a gentle pulling on the muscle. I'm just going to hold this about 10 seconds. Okay, and swap sides. So same again, so your toe pointing to the ceiling and leaning forward to feel them stretch the back of the leg. Good stuff. And this next one, we're just going to shuffle to the edge of the chair a little bit, and with one leg you're going to just put it further behind the chair and try and sit up straight, so you're feeling a stretch in your hip here. So just extend your foot back just as far as you can to feel the stretch here, so you don't have to go too far and overstretch. And you may be feeling it down this leg as well. Okay, same other side, so just shuffle along. So this leg stays on the floor and this one slides back, and then just to increase the stretch a bit, you might want to sit up a bit taller as well. Good. Okay, so let's just move on to stretching your upper body now. So if you put your one hand on top of the other and push forward and drop your head down, so push your arms forward, you should feel a nice stretch across the back of your shoulders. Okay, and this time you're going to put your hands on the hips and pull the elbows towards each other. So now you're stretching across this area here, and sit up nice and tall as you do this one. Okay, and next we're going to stretch this part of the shoulder. So if you take your arm, you hold this part of your arm and just pull it in towards your body, and you should start to feel the stretch there. So you're just holding it with your hand and pulling it towards your body. And same other side. So any of the exercises we did today, you don't have to do them all in one go. So any time during the day you want to do a bit of stretching, loosen off, you can just do them a few minutes at a time, to get the body moving and get some blood flowing. So you don't have to do a full 45-minute session in one go if you don't want. Okay, that's good. And I'll just take the neck to one side now as well. So trying to push your ear towards your shoulder. So you might want to do just the warm up one day, or you might want to split it across the day doing 10 minutes at a time, or you might want to just do a few random exercises during the day, a few stretches, whatever works best for you to keep yourself moving. So we'll just do this again, one side to the other. Good, and now we're going to stretch up nice and tall, big stretch, and then lean to one side. So this is a really nice stretch all the way down this side of the body and other way. Good, and in this position we're going to take a big deep breath in and then exhale as you pull round, and then repeat that again. So take a big deep breath and exhale. Same again, deep breath, exhale. Good, and we're just going to finish by rolling the shoulders, give everything a little bit of a shake, loosen everything off. Good work, well done everyone. So that was the end of week 5's session. So hopefully you can join us again next week for week 5. Try and keep as active as possible in the week, a little bit each day, as much as you feel up to. And remember, if you do would benefit from a bit of one-to-one advice, or just want to have a chat about different activities you can do, then please do get in touch. Our contact details are below, and we'd be more than happy to help and offer our support to you. Enjoy the rest of your week. Take care. Bye.